I'm going to go over a very new and exciting feature that we have. So this will end up being actually a new product that will be added onto and developed as time goes on, but this is our first release of it. It is the new and improved Smart Map / dispatch screen. So the way you're going to access this is by simply logging on to your account, going to the Smart Map, and you'll see immediately right when you land there are a bunch of differences here. And let's just go over the top real quick. So we first have select a location. This gives you the ability to zoom into a specific location, allowing you to organize by simply dragging and dropping the location in the order you want. Toggle the sidebar means it's going to actually toggle that sidebar, which we'll get into later. You can actually create a new order from here. So if I click this, you'll see it takes me into creating a new order. Then again, show drivers, which we all are familiar with that, which just shows the drivers. Show drivers in restaurants, and show orders. There's also a map key, goes over all the emblems. We can clear the map. We can now add traffic patterns, which I will show you once we zoom in. You can toggle to the center, and you can reload the map. So that basically goes over this top key here. So the first thing I'm going to do is go down into a location, and let's pick one out here. So you'll notice right now I'm working with a client with multiple locations. If you only have one, then you'll just have one showing there. So now you'll see when I pull into this location, there's kind of a dispatch screen along with the map. So let's go ahead and just start at the top. You'll see there's a new weather widget here. It actually shows you hour by hour, so you can see in the location you are, we're presenting the weather to you hour by hour, giving you the opportunity that if at 3 p.m. There's going to be a lot of rain, you'll know that it's going to take a little longer to get orders out. So just a little helpful tool up at the top here. It's going to show you your city that you're in. And this number to the right here is showing you unassigned orders. So this blinking number is the amount of unassigned orders. Also, now that this is switched, I just want to show you this toggles between the days of the week in the future and the current hours. So this shows you unassigned orders. So there are 2 unassigned orders on this board and 6 total orders that are processing on this board. Now, as you go down, you'll see we first have the order number. We have the status of the orders. We definitely changed this a little bit from the main page. We didn't want to have to put the whole word there. So you'll see now if you go down, this means placed, arrived, en route, new, very simple to follow. We've put the restaurant communication, driver communication, the due time of the order, the age of the order, the dollar amount of the order, just in case there's a very large order and you would like to know that ahead of time, and obviously the driver. So moving on with this, there are a couple new items here that are very exciting. One, you'll see here, the way we've organized this is first, if you have an order that does not have a driver and is ready for a driver suggestion, which means that it's close enough to the time of the order. So as you see here, this is a future order for 5 p.m. So we still have it at the bottom of the screen. About 2 to 3 hours out, that will pop up to the top and kind of alert you so you can work from the top down. Now, once you go ahead and click on this order, so let's say we click on this order, you'll see it's going to just zoom in on this order, and it's showing you here the drivers that we believe would be the best to suggest for this. And it's a very simple equation that we used, but it's just something to kind of show you who's in the area, who has few orders, who would be the best drivers to possibly select for that. If you unclick it, it will pull back out to the map. You'll also notice here on the map, we have the zones colored. So if you're using map-based fees, and drawing polygons, we're showing you the actual polygons here. Now, you can also use the auto suggest here. So for example, for this order, I'm going to use the suggest button, which pops open the suggestions, and you can assign a driver directly from here. We are making some updates to this very soon. You'll be seeing the number 1 will be attached to the driver emblem here. And when you click on the name, that driver will blink or have some kind of visual alert to let you know, like, okay, when I click Tiffany's name here, it's going to show me exactly who Tiffany is down here, so I don't have to go and click on the names down here. So, our goal is to really give you the ability to dispatch very efficiently. So you can assign straight from here by either hitting assign or dragging and dropping. All right, now you'll notice that that order was just assigned a driver, and because of that, now there's no one at the top here because the closest order without a driver is at 5 p.m. So now your orders are all arranged by due time. And still on this page, if the order is an advanced order, it will be in bold. You'll notice we took the ASAP out. We're trying to add as much information with taking up as little space as possible on this screen. Now let's get into some more pretty cool stuff. So you'll also notice here's a new order. And this order obviously has not been sent to the restaurant. But if I hover over this, you'll see it says send to restaurant. So I can actually click this, and it's going to bring up the box to send this to your restaurant. If it's a phone in order, if they only have, if there's no fax, email, or app being used, it will display the phone number. But this really gives you the ability to, right from the dispatch screen, send the order into the restaurant. This also gives you the ability to send the order to the driver. If you are not using auto send when a driver is assigned, you now have the option to assign a driver and then send to the driver directly from here by clicking this button. All right, and then as we move on, let me go ahead and zoom back out. You'll also see that you can click on the drivers here and it's going to show you, it's going to zoom into them. Also on this driver section, we have the orders, last order, drop time, and we're adding a chat widget. So if you'd like to speak with the driver, you'll have a little bubble here you'll be able to click, and you'll be able to speak directly with that driver. So as I said, this is brand new. We're still adding updates. These might be there by the time you start using this, but just want to cover those as well. Now, I'm going to refresh this map to take us to the original view. And just re-go over this the top board here. So again, you can toggle this sidebar so you can just see the screen. Let's say I want to center it, so toggle, and you'll see it will go along with it when you're using some of the features. Right now, some of them will pull it so you can just center the map. So we'll go ahead and show just like this. Again, new order, which we know what that does. If I just want to show the drivers, I can do that. If I just want to show the drivers in restaurants, I can do that. And then, of course, I can also just show orders. Clear the map, center the map, reload the map. And again, one thing that we have not shown you here is the traffic data. So I can simply click this and it's going to show me live traffic. So these are some big advancements. We believe this will help you be more efficient with dispatching, and we hope you enjoy this new feature. Please feel free to reach out to us on support if you have any questions, or of course you can leave messages here on Yammer. Thanks. Have a great day.